Hi, my name is Dan Evans, and I'd like to share with you some of the findings of some research we've been doing about innovation in organizations. And we like to look at the issue of, are we developing innovators required for the innovation process? So let me share with you a little bit about what we found. Well, we all know, and what we've seen in the past, is that business success will require companies to be innovative. And I think that this is something we see a lot of today. Innovative companies, nonetheless, require innovative people. And why is this important to you? Because the question we want to know is, well, do we have innovative people? And are we developing innovative people in a way consistent with our innovation policies? Well, what's interesting is a study from IBM recently found that amongst 1,500 CEOs, they basically said that what we need for this complex environment is creative leaders. So let's put down creativity as something that makes people potential innovators. What else do we have? We have competencies like opportunity seeking. We have competencies like strategic thinking. We also have competencies like political agility, required to advance projects and innovation in an organization. So innovative people have these four, plus a whole variety of other competencies. In fact, we found, and we've made a list of 47 competencies of leaders, and specifically entrepreneurial leaders. So when we look at these 47 competencies, what do we find? Do people master these competencies? Are they important? What's going on? So what did we find? If we take our 47 competencies and we break them down into, let's say, thirds, so we take, let's say, 15, another 15, let's say 30. Where are these competencies that we've listed on the left in this ranking? Well, the 47th competency is political agility. Strategic thinking comes in at, well, 42. Opportunity seeking and taking, 41. And creativity comes in at 32. Meaning that most of the competencies, key competencies that are required of people to be successful innovators in their organization are basically down in this bottom third. So in terms of organizational talent, I would give us maybe a D or an F in terms of having that talent on board. So why don't we have the talent? Well, as I said, we looked at this talent from surveys that we've conducted of the 47 leadership competencies required of entrepreneurial leaders, and we did that with a large sample. I also had the opportunity to work with the PDMA and Eurogroup, and we developed an innovation model. And this innovation model says the following. It says that, well, a good innovative company has operational processes linked to innovation. It has IT systems and other systems required to innovate. So that's our first level of our onion model, let's say. Our second level looks at, well, do we manage ideas? Management of ideas. Do we have market knowledge? And are we able to establish alliances to do maybe, for example, open innovation? And at the core of innovation is an innovation strategy. How will we innovate? Innovation leader. who's in charge of things. And lastly, the people required to make it happen. When we looked at this, what we found was that, well, where we fail is here. Again, an F. The HR systems didn't follow up. What do I mean? Well, let's take recruitment. When we asked managers, do you recruit innovative potential amongst candidates, roughly 65% said they rarely or even occasionally did this. So, it doesn't look good. What about objectives for innovation? Do you fix measurable objectives for people on the job about innovation, giving ideas? 75% said they rarely or occasionally do this. What about recognition and value? When we asked again, only 76 said they rarely or occasionally value innovation and risk-taking of their employees. So what are the takeaways for you? Number one, recruit the skills and the competencies. This may mean modifying your recruitment policies to look specifically at competency-based recruitment. Okay? And specifically focusing on specific skills like creative skills. You may also want to review who is recruiting these people. Do the people on the recruitment board, are they savvy enough to recognize the skills that you want? Second thing you need to do is to focus on recognizing this talent. It's rare. And we all know there's an innovation funnel, and people go down this funnel with their ideas. We want people to progress along this funnel, but we know that all ideas won't move forward. And so the idea goes out, and they won't go all the way through. The problem is that we don't recognize the talent that makes it this far. Bravo. They should be recognized. And so what we want to do is recognize people for having gone that far, so they go back again. And thirdly, develop these competencies. And what we found also is that development of these competencies requires quite often non-traditional development processes. It's not through classroom training that you're going to develop political agility. So be ready for that. So there you go. 3 simple actions based on our research. Thank you.